Okay, awesome. Hello, Spirit Night, number three. I think it's Wednesday, right? Yeah, number three. I was just telling them before I started that we don't have a lot of people on. So you guys keep our team in your prayers. There's so many people that have a lot of life happening right now. Some good life, like welcoming a baby, some bad life, like car accident, bad life, and just a lot of stuff going on right now. And so you guys, all of our team, all of our girls in your prayers, because I know that almost everybody has something going on tonight that is outside of their control that they have to tend to. So, anyways, all right, we're going to start. Tonight, I'm going to go over different ways to find customers, give you guys all the customer tips. So, first thing, whenever you are really looking for customers, that I would recommend you do is post to post. Post to post like crazy, y'all. We went over like what host to post to use on that one. We're all doing the same one with the host to post chat. But host to post is like literally your bread and butter. That's where you are going to find most of your people because you're able to dive into other people's networks, basically. So you're not just relying on friends and family. One huge way that I get customers from host to host, a lot of times isn't even the posts that people are actually putting up. It's coming from that thank you message that I'm sending to them. So whenever most of the time, these are people that come from giveaway. They message me off of a giveaway host to post, October or peanut butter or whatever I have them message me. I then have them put up a post. And then after they post for me, I send them the thank you message that is in the host to post boards for you guys to send. And the thank you message that I use always offers them the product and it offers them the business. A lot of people sign up from that thank you message because they're like, oh, yeah, actually, I am interested. Send me some information. And so from there, that's where I get a lot of my customers. So always make sure that you're sending out that thank you message after somebody puts up a post. Next thing is posting. So posting is huge. We went over posting tips last night, but make sure that you're posting on about your product at least a minimum of 2 times a week, I would say. I know a lot of people post it more often than that, but if you're not posting about it, then I don't know. Like, but you can't just post. So you have to do everything all together because it's all full circle. But make sure that you are posting about it. One tip on posting that I will do is if I put up a product post and it doesn't get a lot of comments, after a couple hours of no comments, I will delete it off my page so that my page stays clean. And then I'll, save it for another day and then try to repost it because sometimes it's just the timing on your page. And that's why it didn't get a lot of interaction because maybe not a lot of people were active during that time, or maybe your algorithm was lower at that time. So just you can play with it, but always know that you can delete and repost later. And I've done that a million times and it does help. Next thing is stories, making sure that every single day you are in your stories with product. And honestly, I would recommend being in your stories with you using a product, not just pre-made slides. Pre-made slides are amazing. I do use them also, but you showing yourself using a product is going to be huge, you guys. You should always be a product of the product. And so not only is being a product of the product a perk for being able to make your own stories and stuff, but also because people are going to trust you whenever you tell them something about product because they can see every single day that you are using it. Like the lady that I just sent in there the other day, she came from host to post, but I was able to share with her exactly what I used, and she bought everything that I used. Told her the coffee, the slimmer, and the aloe. Those are my top three favorite things that I use for weight loss. And she went and checked out my page. She's seen me in my stories with my coffee. She said, I want to use everything that you have. So it's so important that you are a product in a product for that reason. But then also, too, you guys, set up your auto ship. If you're not sure how to get your own products, go log into your eSuite, set up your own auto shipment. You can turn it off at any time, so you're not locked into a 3-month agreement like our customers are. So it's flexible. But your auto shipment being set up is going to also help you be commission qualified, which you want to be. What does commission qualified mean? Literally, like what it says is what it means. Like you are qualified to be able to earn your paycheck is what that means. And so there's two different ways to be commission qualified. You can obviously, like get your $150 BV or your $150, or I can say dollar, 150 BV. In my head, it just is dollars, but 150 BV in direct sales under you from like customer sales. But the other way to do that is to run your 80 BV auto ship. If you're running your 80 BV auto ship, which is products that you're personally getting, that is 80 BV or more, then you are going to get your own personal results because that means that you're running a shipment to get products. And it can be hair products. It doesn't have to be weight loss. It can be hair care, skin care, anything that you want. Just make sure that you are talking about and using products in your stories. That's going to be so, so crucial. Another thing is TikTok. TikTok. I love it. Transfer it over to Reels. You can do so many cute things with TikTok. I showed y'all some of them yesterday. But you can do like cute hair tutorials of like you washing your hair with the new shampoo. You can do like a video of you talking and using the serum. Washing your face. People love that. Go live. If you're able to go live on TikTok, go live and do your skincare routine. You can talk about weight loss on there. I have a lot of those on there. You can actually take some of the pre-made stories, like the videos, and you can put those on TikToks and use it for content. So you can turn those video stories into content. I do that all the time too. So that's another way. If you don't have a link to put in your bio, just have them text your phone. I know sometimes people are like, use your own phone number. Yes, I use my own phone number. If I always think about it like this, I know some people say it's weird to put your own phone number out there, but honestly, it's not. Okay. This is a business. That's why it's not. If I had a boutique downtown, I would not put some random text now number on there. No, I would put my actual phone number on it because it's my actual business. So this is the same thing. Just because it's direct sales doesn't mean anything. So make sure that you have your phone number out there and that you are, whenever you're doing TikToks, if you don't have a link to put in your bio, just have them text you. I do have a link in my bio and I still just put my phone number in there just in case, because I feel like some people, this sounds really bad, but I find that a lot of times people were like, I can't find the link. And I'm like, where's the brain cell? So at this point, I just put my phone number and I say either click the link or here's my phone number. The other thing is warm messages. So I send out warm messages every single day. I know some people don't like it. If you're not sure what that is, it's the same thing as a cold message. I call it warm messages though, because I'm not coming from a cold place. Like I legitimately believe in these products, love these products, and see it as a disservice not to offer. So for me, I don't feel like I'm being like cold about it or whatever. But I will go down my friends list and I sort my friends list from oldest to newest, and I will send it out to 10 to 20 people at a time every single day and offer them products. So that's another way, and I get more customers for more messaging than I do host to post usually, and that's because lately my host to post have been slower, but that's changing this month. The other tip I had for you guys on that was making sure that you're messaging your likes. So I always do this usually on the weekends and at the end of the month, I'll go back through. So go back through your posts though and look and see who liked your post but did not comment. A lot of times we forget to go back and message the people that liked our post. So if you'll go back through, I just send them a quick message and I'll say, hey, thanks so much for the love on my post. Were you interested in more information or just, showing some love and being kind? Something super simple like that. But then I always take a screenshot of the post that they liked that I'm referring to and send it to them with that message so they're not confused and like I have no idea what you're talking about. I've signed people like that before too. And then on Reels, when you're making those Reels about the products, you can go back and see who liked your reel and message people from your reels too. And just same exact thing. Hey, thanks so much for showing some love on my reel about the skinny coffee or about the slimming gummies. Did you want more information or just showing some love? So make sure that you're messaging those as well. And then of course, follow up. So I have a follow-up system that's a little bit different from just like planner. Everybody does follow up different and has their own little organization method. I cannot talk. So some people just have it in a planner. Some people have it written down just in a little notebook. I should have brought my stuff in here with me, but I didn't. I personally just write down in a little like cheap thing that I got from the dollar store notebook. I write down the date that I talked to them, their name as it appears on their social media so I can find them quickly, and then out beside it, like what we talked about. Was it the gummies? Was it the coffee? Was it the business opportunity? Whatever. So I write their name down in that notebook and then I immediately follow up with them the same day that I'm writing down their name. So every night before bed, I do this. Clear out my inbox. That's what I call my inbox cleanup. Go through, write their name down in this notebook. As soon as I write their name down, they get a follow-up for me for their same day follow-up. As soon as I get done cleaning out my inbox and doing that, I look back up at the people I wrote down the day before and I send them a 24-hour follow-up. After that, I don't worry about it until Friday, and then I come in for my follow-up Friday. Anybody that I wrote in the notebook for that week, I will send them a follow-up Friday message. Once I follow up with them that Friday, though, I then mark their name off of this notebook and I transfer their name out of my little notebook into a binder. So I have a huge binder, you guys, with like 30 tab dividers in it. And it just stands for like the days of the month. So like the 1st through the 30th. If it's the 31st, I'll just put it under the 30th. Like I don't care about that part of it. But anyway, so if I talk to them on the 1st, they're going to go behind that tab, 5th behind that tab, so on and so forth. And so that creates me daily follow-ups as well. And then I'm not having to like stress about if I ever worry, like if I miss anybody. So whenever I transfer their information over though, let's say it was like the 5th that I talked to them, I would flip to my 5th tab. I would write October, and then everybody's name that I talked to on the 5th of October would go under there, and out beside it, like what we talked about. So that's what it looks like in there. And then there's my daily follow-ups for me to follow up with people. And I will literally flip. So today's the 4th. So I went to my 4th tab, and I don't care if I talked to them in June 2018 all the way up until, last month of 2023. All of those people that I talked to on the 5th of any month ever, I do not care. They're getting a follow-up from me for my daily follow-ups. You do, the longer you've been in this business, have to be careful because you can get messenger jail for messaging too quickly. But I just split it up through the day, message like 20 to 30 of them, and then eventually I get them off. So that is my follow-up tip and how I do it. Next thing is boosting, and this is actually my final tip, and then I'm going to let you guys share y'all's favorite customer getting tips with me. So the last thing though is boosting, and so I will go through, and every single day I boost an ode post, and my boosts are always different. Sometimes I put the link that I had in my bio. Sometimes I will just say, hey, I've opened up like new spot. I find one to show you guys. So this is how I do it. I will go into my search bar, just regular search on Facebook. Up here at the top, your little hourglass, type in gummies or wraps or weight or just any keyword. And then you're going to click on post up here at the top. You click post. And then there's these little dots right here. And it will allow you, sorry, that was probably really fast. The little dots in the top corner. It will allow you to like sort. So it's going to open up these little sort features here. And I do where it says post from, I change that like post from me because I want it to be my post. And then you can do date posted. So if maybe yesterday it was posted in September on whatever, or you can choose a year to go back to, whatever. So I sort it and I look at my posts. So I can see I've done this one. It was like forever ago in 2022. And I've boosted it a lot, as y'all can see. Usually I will delete the last one. So this one, here's a quick tip. You see how I have a screenshot of where somebody placed their order, but I have the email marked out? Save your little screenshots and reuse them. Nobody's going to know if that person didn't order that day. Okay, maybe that's fibbing a little bit, but it works. Okay, it creates the curiosity and the urgency. So I take my screenshots, always mark the email out. Nobody's going to know. And it just says, this one just says another spot taken, last day to get a free cleanse with your order. That's when we done the cleanse promo. Maybe change that to get a free gift with your order. Only 2 spots available. Message me ASAP to claim. Another boost that I've done is throwing in a free gift this weekend with all orders. DM me gummies to claim. Another one is FYI, this promotion is going on again. If you missed it last time but are still wanting to lose weight, I have 4 spots open. Message me weight loss. And so they just go on and on and on. I've put my link. I've even at one point, I don't have one on this one, but at one point I went and made a shopping cart link that had the trio in it already. And I put my shopping cart link in the comments and I said, this is what my customers are currently ordering and getting amazing results with. Feel free to click the link. Once the spots are filled, they're filled. And so somebody clicked the link thinking that they were like filling a spot and they ordered them. Those spots were unlimited. They didn't know that. So sometimes it works like that. I know not everybody wants to put a link out there, but sometimes I'll put it out there temporarily and then just delete it later because I do want them in my inbox, but if they're going to order it, then whatever. So anyways, I always go and boost. And if you want to boost a post, but you notice that you just boosted it a few weeks ago or whatever, but it did have a lot of comments, just delete it and then re-comment. I do the same thing on host to post. Just like I was telling you on Monday night, I will go into my old host to post folder. I don't know, do y'all save host to post to collections? Everybody does? Yes. Okay, awesome. So I will go back to my collections like from 2018 or 2020, whenever business was really popping for me. And I will go back to those and I will boost those old host to posts with those same types of messages. And then that gets people back in my inbox. If I just recently boosted it, because I do boost them a lot, delete it and re-put it, and it just puts it back into the algorithm. It puts it back out into people's feeds. So that's another last minute tip for customers. So does anybody else? I'm gonna have you all share. What is your favorite way to get customers? Madison, you were on first. Let's hear you. Favorite way?
Host to post is probably the easiest for me because you have it like you're saying the thank you message thingy. And so that way it's putting both product and opportunity right there in one message and they can just pick from it. A little bit easier than trying to find one or the other and then send it.
Awesome. Yes, I love that. And Cassandra, and was you asking me like I do it on the post that they put up for us? Yes, yes. I go back to like my personal post and I also do it on host to post that other people posted for me. And also, y'all can do that. I know this isn't customer related and we're talking about a customer related Zoom, but I do that on the giveaway post too. So if I'm running out of people to message for host to post, I think I shared this tip earlier in the week, but if I am running out of people, then I will go back and I will boost it and just say new giveaway. This month, me and my team are giving away another $500. If you'd like another chance to win, please message me saying giveaway to confirm your entry for this month. So you can even boost old giveaways. If you're running out of people to message, just go boost one from years ago that had tons of comments on it. Those people are they're gonna remember that you messaged them the first time, so you're not a bot. Most of the time they can see that on there and they'll message. So, okay, Brittany, what is your favorite way to get customers?
Well, I love it when they just say that they want products and I don't have to go searching and trying to do, but I haven't had a customer in a while, so I don't have a favorite way.
So what do you do to get them to come to you?
I have done sip and samples type of thing. That was the last one I did.
Awesome. In-person stuff. I love that. Y'all don't be afraid to get in person. I love in-person stuff. Host parties at your house. Talk about it in the grocery store. If you hear somebody talking about wanting to lose weight, just kind of like be real smooth with it. Like, do you drink coffee by chance? Oh, girl, I got this amazing coffee that my friend introduced me to. You don't even have to sound like the salesperson. My friend introduced me to. I'd be happy to have her text you over the details, and then they can figure out it's you later if you're embarrassed. But, anyways, like talk about it in person too. I love that. Okay, Takia, what about you?
I knew you was gonna pick me next. Host to post for sure. And then of course I love reach outs, but I mean most of mine also come from my stories, from sharing what I use daily. They'll ask me, what is this or more info. So that's how I do it.
Awesome. Yes. She's a product of the product. Okay, Cassandra, how about you? Or Cassandra.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I feel like for me personally, when I used to be more active, I would be on my stories literally 24/7. So people would just swipe up. Like I was always talking, not just about the product, but like just in general, like always on my stories. Like you could see like the little stories were like this on top of the lines. I was like this, like little lines. And I guess just like I would hop on like power hours in the mornings, early in the morning, and just do messages. I am not a big hosted post girl type. No, nothing like that. Just because I forget. I forget that I have like that I posted or that somebody posted for me, and like it's just because I don't have them tag me. So, but primarily it would just be like product or the product and like my stories. Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. So one thing that I heard several of you say was that you used to. So I'm wondering, why do you not do that anymore? If it's what gave you customers, why do we get away from it? And you guys, I'm guilty of it too. So I'm preaching to the choir. That's why I said I've got to get back. Yes, I've been enrolling for more messages for months now. But I'm just gonna be honest, I'm kind of bored of it. Like it kind of got boring. And so I slowed down. I'm just being real on here. It got boring. And so now I'm like, I want to do host to host again because when I went diamond the first time, that's what I was doing. So why do we do that to ourselves? Why do we get away from what works amazing for us, you know, and that we have fun with and we enjoy? Like Brittany, you love sipping samples. It sounded like you enjoyed it. No, you don't enjoy it? Do you like in person at all?
If I'm interpreting, because I'm a sign language interpreter, so if I'm with a deaf person, one-on-one preferred because you lose a lot with this. But with hearing people, I'd rather text them or voice message them. But with interpreting, you want to have that better body language of being able to see it. So if they're
Okay.
deaf, I would rather be in person. Hearing people, I can do it over phone and have you. I would rather go to through host to host like everybody else is getting them. So I am going back to host to posting and trying to make sure I get my 5 to 10. Almost had 20 the other day. So it was like a big, huge thing. It was crazy. I was shocked.
That's awesome. Well, good. Then yes, you guys, I want to encourage y'all. I was just talking with Lori Lambert. I don't know if y'all know who that is. She's the Central Region Manager. I was just talking with her earlier this week, and she had asked me similar what I had just asked y'all. She's like, "Why something seems off? Why does it seem off?" And I just told her, "I love this business. It is so fun to get around people. Like, I love you guys, but I got bored. Like, I just, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. When you're in so long and you just do it so much, it comes sometimes gets to where it's boring. And we've got to bring the fun back into it, you guys. That's why I was like, I need a competition. I need a challenge. I need somebody to be in a host to host push with me because I know that's where the customers are at. I know that's how I'm going to make money, but I need to have fun with it because I'm bored. And whenever I get bored, I start getting in my head and the enemy takes hold. So you guys, this Zoom is about customer tips, but I want to encourage you guys here at the end of this to just like get out of your head, figure out what it is that's going to bring the joy and the fun back into the work part of it because it's fun to get in person and we just had green carpet and we come off all of that and we love that. We love what we do. Like I would never hang my boots up. No, never with this. But and she also asked us like if you did walk away from It Works, what would you miss? What would you miss out on? And I would miss everything. Like I would miss everything. I would probably not even know what to do on my phone at this point. Like, what do I do if I'm not messaging for host to post or like messaging down my friends list? What do I do? What would I talk about on my stories? I don't know. So we got to bring the fun back into it. So I want to encourage you if you can in person, go ahead.
I just want to say I got bored and I got a 9 to 5 job.
Oh,
Yeah, it lasted a year and I was over it. I'm already back and I was like, okay, I just need to get out of my head and get back to this because like I told my husband, I was like, I miss it. I miss people knowing my life. I miss being famous in my head.
exactly. Yeah, we feel important. Dang it. Exactly. No, we have to bring the fun back. So if you like being in person and getting around people, maybe invite team over if they're local, or maybe if you have team that, and if you don't have local team, I want to encourage you to find some. Like go on Facebook if you don't know how to do that. I know tomorrow is DT tips, but I'm going to show you guys this tonight while we're on the topic. Go on to Facebook into your search bar and search a name. So I'm going to search Jessica. I don't know who she is, but maybe she's my person. And then I'm going to click on people up at the top, people. And then once again, we're going to click the little filter button and we're going to click on city. Boom. And then these are the cities that are near me. It should pop up local cities to you. And you pick out, I live in the Paragould one, so I'm going to click show results. And it just shows me all of the Jessicas that are in the same city I'm in. That's how you can find you some local team friends. Find some local team. Grow a local team. It's fun because then you guys can get together. Like this coming Friday, my team and I are doing a coffee chat thing, like an in-person thing. And we're just going to sit around, have fun, work together. And that's what brings the fun back into it is whenever you can be around each other doing it, just like we do at events. But then also like competitions, like the host to post push, figure out what makes it fun for you TikToks, I love TikToks. That's why I started. I'm gonna do 5 a day. Some people sound like they may think that that's a lot, but for me, it's fun. Like it's not messaging, that's for sure. And that's been boring me lately, is doing all of the warm messages. And so it's fun. And I've been getting text messages like crazy. So find the fun and tie it in to what you're doing for the business opportunity. So, anyways, this is short and sweet, 30-minute Zoom. If y'all have any other tips that y'all want to give anybody, y'all can go ahead and unmute and give them to us. Otherwise, we're going to cut it off early. And then I'm doing a power hour from 8 to 9. So if y'all want to hop on and work with me then, it's for the central page. I have the ID number in our chat, and I will see y'all over there. Bye, you guys.